Thanks for tuning back into another episode of Calltime Entertainment done Hollywood style. It's Tuesday the 28th. I'm Carrie. I'm your host, living it up still here in Hollywood, just kicking back, enjoying this beautiful Hollywood weather. As you can see, the Hollywood scenery behind me, just doing it and hanging. Well, I'm just going to take you around this week like we normally do, show you some of the Hollywood parties, some of the Hollywood interviews. You probably done heard some Hollywood gossip we're going to try to kill. And we also going to do the main thing, which is the purpose of this show, which is to help and give you some knowledge on how to get into the Hollywood business. If you're trying to do that, whether you're trying to be an actor or a model, cameraman, lighting, stagehand, whatever it is you're trying to do in the Hollywood game, you know that's the knowledge we're going to give you. But we got to show you how we party here. We're going to start off this episode today with a pool party that we went to on Saturday. A friend of mine by the name of Ed throws a little weekly pool party. Wait till you see the women that was at the pool party. Hey, you will be impressed and you'll have a great time. But we also have a lot of the interviews. I have their interview with a gentleman by the name of Fizz, who was interviewed B2K. I got an interview with a gentleman by the name of LDB, who was in the group IMX, which is the Big Brother group to B2K. Then we moved that. Let me get it right now. Even at that party, also had a gentleman by the name of D-Ray. D-Ray was in the movie Barbershop. He's been the host of Def Jam. He's been on Comic View. All of those things that I also did in the stand-up circuit. I don't know if you know, but I did Comic View, Def Jam, Showtime at the Apollo, and I didn't get booed at the Apollo. So I did a little bit of that too. Had some fun doing the stand-up. But now I'm doing the hosting thing and the casting thing and just making other stuff happen. But then we took that party, we moved it into a night pool party, where that night we had, again, nothing but women, beautiful Hollywood women. But we also had a couple of good friends of mine there, too, that were in the, a couple of gentlemen by the name of Hassan Johnson. You'll see all of the footages. Hassan was in the movie The Wire. We have another gentleman by the name of Cisco Reyes. Cisco played the role Jesus in the movie Next Day Air, as well as we have another gentleman that I think you all know very well was at this party, a gentleman by the name of Wesley Snipes. Now, Wesley, don't get it twisted now. This is the gossip part of it. Most people think Wesley is in jail right now. Wesley was at the pool party, baby, so you know that ain't jail. So you tell your friends, don't be gossiping like that no more about Wesley, because he's not locked up, kicking it, all right? So we're going to go ahead and take you, we're going to start, and then actually, don't let me forget, we're going to end the night with showing you how we party in Hollywood at the club. Went to a club last night, off the chain, just off the chain. You just wait till you see the footage. Yeah, man, go ahead and show them some of this footage. We're going to first take you to the day pool party, all right? Show them that footage.
Now look at that crew back there, partner. He's on the up. Look.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of stuff going on, man.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Me and my boy Bill, you know, we got Popular Entertainment popping off. We got our project Nightlight, new album coming out in December. Coming out for it.
I know you'll be all good. I appreciate that, man. Let's keep it moving and watching them roll. To the down in Hollywood.
Got my boy LC, what's up?
Those boys right here just put it down in Hollywood. Just doing it. Right here at the world famous Viper Room on Sunset Boulevard, baby, where it goes down. You know what I'm saying? We got in here performing. Her name is Prohibition Rose. Hey, I heard she's pretty hot. We're going to go in and check her out, see what she's got. We're going to bring it to you. Hey, so y'all tune in. So we're going to go check this show out. Make it happen.
2 guests, spit that.
2 guests, you hear that? That's what I'm talking about. All right, man. be off the chain. So now we're going to take you to this next segment of the show, and that's the part in which we give you the knowledge that you're trying to get in this business. Okay. Now, we got an email question here. Now remember, all of your questions, please hit me up. That's what the real purpose of the show is to help you get going what you're trying to get going in Hollywood. Whether you're trying to do, like I said, some acting, modeling, in front of the camera, behind the camera, whatever the case is. But the question we got today is the question of whether or not you should do background work in this business. And if you don't know what background work is being an extra. Whether it's a music video, whether it's a TV show or film, you always have your principal actors that are acting in front, and then you have all of the party scene people or all of the atmosphere people that make up the rest of the scene, or what's called extras, okay, in this business. Now, extra work in itself is very good for you. Let me tell you just a little story about a lady whose career, a woman by the name of Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray was in the movie The Players Club. Lisa Ray she had her own TV show. She also she was married to a prince, so doing what you want to do in this business gets you a lot of perks. You get to marry princes and princesses. But Lisa Ray is a very established actress in this business. But she actually started off with me on being, if you remember my resume that I've told you before, one of the shows that I used to do the background for is the old show Martin. Had Martin Lawrence, Gina, Tommy, the whole crew. And she was an extra on that show for me. If you look on some old episodes, you will actually see her. She was an extra on there for me. Most of the actors and actresses now that you see in the business started off doing extra work. Most of the directors that you know there in the business started off doing extra work. Lisa Ray did an extra. She worked as an extra on the show Martin for me. What happened from that point is back it up. She started off doing a music video for me. She auditioned for a music video, came in, got the lead role for the music video. The director of the video I invited him to a taping of the show Martin. So at that particular taping, Lisa Ray happened to be working as an extra. So now the director of the video and the producer of the film are both at the taping of the TV show Martin. They see Lisa Ray, come up to me after the show, ask me, this young lady, could I invite her to an audition that they're having for a movie, The Players Club, and the rest is history. She starred in that movie, and she's to the degree now that we're talking about. So to say that extra work does not get you in this business where you're trying to get is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard. Extra work is really what you're going to start off doing in this business, because before that, you have to get on set, you have to network. The only way you can really network is by getting on set. So extra work is definitely good for you. One of the things you might want to do, though, the first thing you want to do is sign up with my extra casting company. So make sure you hit me, everyone. Hit me on my MySpace, on my Twitter, on my Facebook, on my holla mail. Just make sure you hit me. On MySpace is MySpace /Calltime Casting or /Casting Director Carey. That's Kerry, Casting Director Carey. Or you can hit me up on my Facebook, which is Calltime Casting. My Twitter is Calltime Casting. And my email address is calltime40. That's calltime40 @hotmail.com. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. I hope you got a lot of knowledge. I hope you got a lot of party. And I hope you got a lot of Hollywood. Thanks for tuning in again. Y'all check out this party. I'm going to leave you and show you how we party at night in Hollywood at a club called Echo. So let me get it on. So take them on.